So, we're going to get into something that's been on the edge of my nerve lately, and that's basically the role of a weekend dad. So, we all know, due to society, due to cultural beliefs, and due to mainly the American population, that being a weekend dad is somewhat cool and somewhat accepted. Kids, for the most part, because that's predominantly what we see in this culture, predominantly what we see in the United States. And I can tell you from my perspective, it's not something I would truly accept, but it's something I can still somewhat respect because you're still trying to be in that child's life. Can't knock effort for the most part. Can't just belittle someone's effort on trying to be there for their priority. I would never do that. So, but we all know you do not have to settle for the typical. We all know if you want to be in that child's life, you will make time and you will make an effort to be in that child's life. And right now, I'm going to just basically speak into the role of being a father. Because for the most part, I do have friends, family, acquaintances, that have accepted that role to being a weekend father because they think that's the only way that they are permitted on how to raise their children without really having legal trouble. But it shouldn't have to be that way. I mean, there's always be somewhat of an agreement if you're trying to do something that's beneficial for the children or for the child. Now, I do get that because of the lack of scheduling or because of the occupation that you have, that times just doesn't meet up. I mean, that's cool. That's just something that you just have to plan around. We all know that everybody could be more busier than the other person. But at the same time, if there is a common grounds on how you can go about things, if the father or if the mother, if she's not in the life, wants to go and pick up the child so many times during the week after school, that should be accepted. I mean, as long as it's not deterring away from their actual priorities on how they should go about things during the week, then I think that should be accepted. Now I'm gonna go on and discuss about the mothers that we have out here that actually don't see an importance on allowing the father to come see their child during the weekend because they know that they have their own plans on how they go about things once the weekend hits. So it's like, oh, we can drop off the kids now to the father because the father have the kids the whole weekend. Now we can do what we want to do and not having to worry about him giving the kids back. To me, that's just utter nonsense just as much because you're already thinking selfishly and you don't even have the kids' intent in the best interest of heart because you done already made plans to do something that you want to do, and regardless on how that kid wants to go about something, you're going to be too blind to see that. So it goes both ways, So I just think that at the end of the day, if both parents can find a way to meet common grounds, and of course there's going to be disagreement on some things because mistakes are going to always happen. But as long as you're willing to compromise, and invest that time into y'all children and have them blossom into the, superior beings that they could be one day and make you proud, I think that just there is all you need to see in order to fulfill your purpose in life once you have children here, because it's no more selfish way of thinking, a selfish way of acting. I have my mistakes as a parent as if any other parent would have their mistakes. So, through my upbringing and through me parenting, I know what I will and will not accept, and I know for the most part how I do and do not want to go about things until otherwise. I hope I made this message clear for anybody who's out there listening. So you already know, conquer today, rule tomorrow.